if I'm not okay, it has to do with the man. Is that what you're telling me?
Not
What kind
necessarily.
of archaic world are you living in? So if I'm not okay, if a woman's not okay, oh, a man's involved.
Not necessarily any woman, but you.
Excuse me. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are on the globe. I'm Meganne, bringing to you Fur by the minute, the fluff, the raw, and sometimes the rough. In this week's Fur, the dog father that is making a difference. It's showtime, calming cuddles for travellers, and our producer's picks of the week. First up, we spoke with a young man in Uganda who was pouring his heart out to help the helpless. Sserugo Osborn is dedicated to saving stray dogs in his community that are often overlooked, abused, or killed. He told Fur correspondent Julie that the two ways humans can really help are to obviously donate and to verify the veracity of their challenges by seeing what is happening to the animals for themselves.
When I went to the city, it was called Kampala, the capital city of Uganda. When I went there, it was a school tour. I was around 18 years. Then as we were moving in the school bus, I saw so many dogs suffering on the street. Some were even lame, having big wounds, suffering on the streets. I even saw dead bodies and nobody was helping. It touched my heart. From that day, I decided to start helping the animals. You see, for me, I'm not having a dog shelter by me, but plumbing is my profession. But when I work and I get some money, I buy food, I go on the streets. I go by giving the dogs food. When I see a dog with a wound, I go, I take some medicine, I treat it. But in future, I'm hoping to get a dog shelter whereby I can collect all the animals and put them in one loving family. Because in Uganda, people don't really care about the dogs. Because the dog produce meat, you know, in Uganda, people like eating meat. They only care about the cows, the goats, those other productive animals. But for the dogs, they are non-productive. They are pets. They are just at home. Loving.
Do you know where you can have the dog shelter, or you're just going to find a building?
I can build it myself. It's not something that is so technical. I need to buy the building materials. Then at my place where I rent, I can rent another space. They can add me another space. Then I can construct there. Then I can put the dogs in.
Do you see people adopting the dogs as pets? Is that likely in around where you are?
Yeah, it is allowed. It is allowed to adopt a dog, but very few people do it. For me, yeah, the only way we can save the dogs is putting them in one loving family. 1 month ago, there were so many dogs in the whole city. The stray dogs, those ones moving, even the government itself ordered and the dogs were killed. Over hundreds of dogs. I even have some pics with me. I will share them to you. So the government does not support.
I'm so sorry. Do you see changes in the near future of how more people will deal with dogs and cats there, like, and treat them more humanely? Do you see that happening in the near future?
According to what I'm saying, in the future there is change. As long as we don't give up, because the people have to copy from us. We have to be the examples. I have changed some people. Some people have started having dogs at their homes. And for the side of the cats they are a bit favored. Because the cats, when you put a cat in your home, it can hit the rats, you know. So for that reason, people keep the cats in their homes. But for the dogs, people don't really care.
Absolutely, Sserugo. Together we can make it. And it's such a beautiful effort to see that a young man like him, who obviously has his own profession, but takes the time to seriously take care of other animals that are in need. Next up, a pooch wins top prize. This year's National Dog Show at the Kennel Club of Philadelphia was watched by 20 million people on Thanksgiving Day. The competition of canines found its winner in Winston the French Bulldog, who took home Best in Show. The top dog is partly owned by NFL Los Angeles Chargers defensive end Morgan Fox. Winston beat out Russ, the Alaskan Malamute, Nate, the Tree Walker Coonhound, Trouble, the American Staffordshire Terrier, Cooper the English Toy Spaniel, Sloan the Irish Water Spaniel, and River the German Shepherd. Congratulations, Winston! Next up, an airport combats anxiety. The San Francisco International Airport offers a unique way for passengers to manage their nerves. Therapy Animals. The WAG Brigade was created in 2013 and only consisted of dogs until 2016, when Lulu the Pig and Alex the Rabbit joined the team. All of the animals have the perfect temperament to calm down anxious travelers. Lulu and Alex currently have 12 canine co-workers on the WAG Brigade, and their location in the airport is updated frequently on their Instagram account at SFO WAG Brigade. The rabbit, he's all fluffy, isn't he? Oh my gosh, and look, Lulu the pig has got a little hooves painted red. Oh, she's adorable. Lulu and Alex, that's really cool. There's a pig and a rabbit. I rather like that. Next up, our producer selected a couple of their favorite viral videos. Here we have user at @pepper_in_the_bush, who resides in Zambia with a furry and fierce child. The elephant just wants to get a little bit of chlorinated water. You're in its habitat, little one. Wow, that is a fierce dog. Ain't nobody gonna mess with that dog. That dog ain't afraid of nothing. It's always the little ones, isn't it? Next is user at J Biden, preparing for a meal.
I don't think he's excited. Right, Bear? Oh my God. And then there's Boone, and he's just, look at how patient he is. This guy? Who said black dogs can't jump?
Okay, that was a bad joke. Nobody said black dogs can't jump. Nobody even thinks about black dog jumping. But okay. Oh, look out! All right. The other one is just like, all right, I don't do that sort of thing. And that's a wrap for us this morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on where you are on the globe. I'm Meganne Aplomb. Be sure to sniff out the latest headlines you need to know from the Pandemic Network, brought to you by the Muttly crew. And if you have feedback or story suggestions, please leave a comment and subscribe, share, like to the Muttly crew channel on YouTube for fur and other Pawsome entertainment.
Siobhan thinks.
Oh, I cannot. No,
Siobhan.
no, not today. No.
You're not talking to Siobhan?
I'm not talking to you.
Well, there are a couple guests here if you want to chat with them. David Foster's here.
I really don't. And I think you lie. Yeah, I think you lie. I think you want to put me off my game, and you lie. I had chicken and rice. I plan on having it again.
Did you cook it or did
Oh,
you?
fuck, why are you talking?
Well, we're just so interested in this chicken and rice.
Are you? I
We
don't
are.
think so.
I'm
It
hungry.
used to be I had to pull teeth with you people to talk to me. Now all of a sudden you're like all eager. What is happening to the fur babies? Did he say fur babies? I doubt that a man in Uganda said fur babies.
He did not.
Beautiful, beautiful job, Julie. You look very like you're doing what I should be doing. Why wasn't I given that interview? Los Angeles charges defensive and defensive end. That's a thing. In saying defensive end, all I'm thinking about is his bottom. Is that right?